Welcome to Engine Insight. I'm Michael, a mechanic with over 20 years of hands-on experience rebuilding engines and diagnosing real-world failures. If you want honest, research-backed care, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what really matters. Every time you change your oil, you increase the risk of engine failure. Not from dirty oil, not from neglect, from the oil change itself, and real repair data proves it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how routine oil changes create failure points, what real lab reports reveal, and why changing oil too often can be more dangerous than following the factory interval. Why oil changes create risk points. Oil changes look simple, but mechanically they are high-risk moments. The system is opened, seals are disturbed, threads are stressed, and components are handled that were designed to stay tight for years. The drain plug is removed and reinstalled. The oil filter housing is opened and resealed. The sealing surfaces are wiped and retightened. According to SAE service engineering studies, every time a threaded aluminum oil pan is reused, the thread strength weakens slightly. Over time, this leads to stripped pans, cracked housings, and slow oil leaks that don't show up immediately. Real repair data that shows the pattern, AAA roadside assistance data, shows that oil loss is one of the leading causes of engine-related breakdowns. Consumer Reports investigations have repeatedly found that many oil-related failures occur shortly after recent oil service, not before it. Dealership internal service bulletins confirm that cross-threaded filters, over-tightened drain plugs, and reused crush washers are common causes of sudden oil leaks. These aren't rare accidents. These are predictable failure patterns linked directly to unnecessary system opening. Lab reports prove the oil wasn't the problem. Independent oil labs like Blackstone and WearCheck analyze thousands of oil samples every year. Their reports consistently show that modern full synthetic oils maintain viscosity, detergent strength, and anti-wear additives well past 5,000 miles. In many healthy engines, iron, aluminum, and copper wear metals stay in safe ranges even at 7,000 to 10,000 miles. This means the oil was still protecting the engine when it was drained early. The failure risk didn't come from old oil. It came from the unnecessary handling of the system. The human error factor nobody talks about, a technician error, is a major contributor to post-service engine damage. ASE training materials and manufacturer warranty data show that oil leaks after service are often caused by over-tightened filters, double-stacked O-rings, cracked plastic housings, and improperly torqued drain plugs. Even experienced techs make mistakes under time pressure. Every extra oil change increases exposure to human error. The engine itself isn't getting safer. It's being put at risk more often. What engineers and Consumer Reports actually recommend modern automakers don't set oil intervals randomly. Toyota, Honda, Ford, and GM design their service schedules using durability testing, dyno stress cycles, and oil life modeling. Most recommend 7,500 to 10,000 mile oil changes for normal driving with synthetic oil. Consumer Reports has tested these intervals and found no increase in engine wear when factory guidance is followed. These intervals are not about convenience, they are about reducing unnecessary mechanical interference. The safer way to think about oil changes. The safest engine is not the one that gets opened constantly. It's the one that gets opened only when necessary. Oil should be changed based on real oil life, not fear. Short interval oil changes often feel responsible, but in reality they multiply the chances of stripped threads, leaking gaskets, cracked housings, and oil starvation. Less handling often means less risk. Most drivers are taught that more maintenance equals more protection. The real data shows the opposite. If this kind of real mechanical truth helps you make smarter decisions, staying connected to the channel means you won't miss the next breakdown that most people never see coming.